I think it was good. They're a really good team over there, and we kind of, Ken and the coaches, they were definitely preaching up before the game like this is gonna be a battle. And we kind of gotta come out flying. And obviously, the start we had wasn't ideal, and we kind of had to battle back. And credit to Vandy. I mean, he battled in there for as much as he could. It's not on him. That was definitely the team in front of him. And, also credit to Vandy for coming in and, he definitely shut the door on them on some definitely huge saves. And, like I said, credit to it's definitely a good team game. Like I said, Sioux's a good team, but it just kind of shows the resilience this group has. And we got the players in here that can do it. And I feel like for me, it was definitely kind of good to know that we can come back against teams like this too. And it's obviously we got to clean up a few things, but I'm kind of glad we were able to pull out the win tonight, and like we got him again next week, so hopefully we can start better and play a full 60. Yeah, definitely. We're definitely both fast teams. We both like to play fast, so that's definitely one team that plays really quick and very similar to us. So it was just defensively, making sure we're in the right positions, knowing who's on the ice and like kind of what lines on the ice and what they're capable of and what kind of like how they are together. So I think we did a really good job on that. We shot ourselves in the foot a couple of times with just little key mistakes, but I feel like we cleaned that up and definitely kind of buy in even more than we already are right now. And I feel like good things are to come. Yeah, it definitely feels awesome. Everyone obviously wants to be on that side of it. So, I mean, for me personally, I don't look at it really too much night in, night out. I definitely just am there to kind of be a presence to lead guys and be a leader on the team. So I feel like being able to definitely produce some stuff tonight was definitely good. Definitely good confidence booster. It was definitely good to see all the boys smiling for me, and definitely, like I said, good confidence for myself. And obviously, I'd like to do anything I can help the team win. So I'm glad I got to do that tonight. Yeah, definitely. I mean, every game is definitely a game. Everyone's going to bring their A game, especially coming to play us too. Like us being one of the top teams, everyone's going to bring their game. So I feel like we got to be ready no matter who it is. Whether it be like any team in the league. So I feel like definitely for me, I gotta go back and kind of make sure everyone's gets the work they need to do. Make sure we're practicing right, doing all the little things we need, and the little details will be able to what will help us be consistent. So I feel like that's definitely the big thing we got to focus on is being a little bit more consistent with our smaller details. And I think when we figure that out, we'll definitely be a dangerous team night in, night out.
Yeah, I don't think we started off real slow. We just, their speed was different for us. We haven't, it took a little time to adjust to it. And I thought their goalie made a few saves early on. To really, I thought maybe we could have had the lead early on, but yeah, it was hard. We started chasing the game early on, a couple of goals from them, but like I said, with this hockey team here, they're never out of it. I mean, they don't quit. That's a good thing about them. We keep finding ways to get back in the game and then eventually pull it off. So yeah, it was a tough start. Go when you fall behind to a good team like that. Well, it's hard when you start off slow the way we did. They don't have a lot of confidence. They start to play a little more individual with the puck instead of making the plays that you practice on. And I mean, I thought tonight the coaching staff made a great, some good adjustments. We got Dvorsky involved a lot more with the puck, but they just feel confident now. And the bench feels confident when they go out. I mean, they're going out and we expect to score now. And it's before when they weren't going in for you, it was like, oh, don't get scored again. But now, no, we feel confident. They're confident crew that we put on for either the first or second unit. So when they're rolling like that, we just got to keep it going and keep pucks going to the net for us. Well, again, I mean, it's tough going in cold. And, I didn't think we helped our goalie out a whole lot at the start. But when you fall behind that early and often, we got to try to change things around. And that's why I said Jakob was ready to go for us. And, a huge save at the end of the game. Like I said, they made theirs early on, and he made big saves at the end when we needed them to make them for. Yeah, that's what good goalies do. And he showed us what good goalies are like. And I was real happy with him tonight. That was. And I mean, since day one when he got here with us, he's probably the most positive guy I've ever seen. He's in the dressing room, on the bench. He's always encouraging guys, and whether you're winning or losing, he's just a great captain. And I mean, a great addition to this hockey team. And you had to see him score tonight. Just a huge bonus for us and for him and for his confidence. Well, again, those were, Rob Winnow got these guys for a reason. I mean, these guys are used to those big situations. That's when, it's tough on the rest of the team when they're not getting ice time. But when you're trying to win games, you're at home, these points are huge for us. You have to keep going to those guys because, they can be the difference in every hockey game. And for those guys, like I said, they're pushing the pace for everybody else. They're making things happen for us. And we're real happy with those guys, the way they've been playing. Oh, David, yeah, come on, he's an elite player. For him to be up there in the scoring, that's great. And he knows what we got to work on, what he's got to work on. I mean, and I think he's been doing a much better job of it lately. And when he's playing well in our end and playing good defensively, I mean, things are happening for him. He's up ice in a hurry. And I really thought he had a lot of jump to his game tonight. I mean, he was skating and like I said, when David Goyette's skating, he's pushing their whole other team back, and he's creating those chances that are going to help us win hockey games down the stretch here.